free balling. Commando balling.
Chicka. Whoa. Guess what episode it is? It is episode number 69.
Oh!
That's kind of funny. Anyways, welcome to a new episode of Art of the Jam, number 69 specifically. So, I will start with the question for you guys, for our audience here. So, I have a question, and then after that we'll get into that. But so today's question is, what is a song that you first heard in a movie, right? But that led to your fandom. Meaning, you had never heard of the band before, you were watching a movie, you heard a song in a movie, and you're like, holy shit, what is that song? You scoured the internet or what have you until you found it, and then you became a lifelong fan of that band. So, give that some thought, audience. You give that some thought and let us know in the comments. And, we'll see you in a second after we cue the intro. Bing! And we're back. We're back here on Art of the Jam. So, Space Camp, do you have any thoughts as to what, if there's any bands or any that you found in a movie first?
I have a few of them, but I don't know if that counts because honestly, as far as I can remember, I was always like into those bands.
Well, then that doesn't count.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't really, not off the top of my head that I remember. What about a video game?
Like as in like you first heard a song in a video game. You know what? For the sake of your lack of answer, I'll let you have this one. Audience, you still got to do the movie, but Space Camp. Sure.
Testify by Rage Against the Machine.
What was that, like Tony Hawk or something? Oh, of course. I feel like most people our age, their musical taste was pretty much sculpted from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Because I remember hearing, like, I was kind of late to the game with Green Day, and I heard Holiday by Green Day on Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. It was like one of the later ones where you could like get off your board and like run around and shit. And I heard Holiday, and I was like, whoa, what's that? What the fuck is this? And so I like turned me on to American Idiot, and then turned me on to all the older albums like Dookie and shit like that. Still not a huge Green Day fan, but I respect it. But you can't not respect
the pioneers for sure.
Yeah, of that type of whatever the fuck they are. I mean, they're technically like a punk, skater punk type of shit, but I don't know. They're Green Day. They're Green Day. But dude, I honestly, I wrote this question. And I thought about it, and I was like, I have no idea. I don't even have an answer for this one either.
Yeah, this is a hard one.
It is, and basically, song that I've heard. First heard in a movie, and there's one. Okay, now here's a thing. I heard a song in a movie one time, and I found another band that sounded identical to them, thinking it was them, and I became a fan of the other band. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There's this. Have you ever seen the movie? It's kind of a chick movie, but it's also like actually a pretty dope movie because it's about like moida and shit. But it's that movie Jawbreaker. Have you ever seen Jawbreaker?
I don't think I've seen that.
It's basically where it's like all the popular girls in school. They play a prank on their friend where they like tie her up and put a jawbreaker in her mouth, but she chokes on the jawbreaker and dies. So they're like trying to cover it up and frame whoever the fuck. And
It's terrifying.
yeah, there's this really whiny voiced singer, and this like the only two words I can think of from that song is he says "shotgun wedding," and it's like I don't even know how to explain that, but it's like this weird nasally, but like just a cool textural voice in my opinion, and I loved it. But I found another. It actually may have happened the opposite way. I may have. I wanted to find that band, but I found another band where the guy sounded exactly the same. Not the same guy. But I was like, well, this band's better than the band from that movie. And so I was like, oh, well, I don't give a fuck, I guess.
Right.
You find music you like, and it happens in weird ways, so who gives a single fuck, right?
Yeah, dude.
Anyways, yeah, so also, I on the last episode, and frankly, we made it, me and Brandon made a joke. We were like, Space Camp is no longer with us. And Brandon was like, yeah, he's dead. And I was like, dead, more like Denny's, which I thought was pretty humorous. But
oh, so yeah, you want to know something funny about that? So I get to work Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Like fucking 8:30, and it's busy as shit. And I was like, oh, we got there's like 3 cooks on the line, right? And I was like, fuck yeah, we got, it's gonna be smooth, because we have like a lot of cooks on there, so it should be all right. Well, Joyce looks over, which is my manager. She looks over.
Joyce. Shout out to Joyce.
Joyce. She looks over at me. She goes, "Why are you here?" I go, "I work at 9." She's like, "Am I not supposed to be here?" She's like, "Not that I know of." I was like, "I swear I saw 9 to 4 on that schedule," and she was like, "Sure is." She's like, "I got 3 cooks right now. You know what? Go home." I was like,
Oh, damn.
Damn it.
Dude, that's fucking crazy. Sadly, so now you got the inside scoop as to why Space Camp wasn't in the last episode. But, because I was going to make a joke that I resurrected you, but I guess we all know that he was at Denny's, so. You fucking ruined my joke, dude.
I didn't know you ever had a joke.
I didn't. It was going to be off the cuff, but then I was like, well, you started explaining it, and I was like, oh, dude, I could have said that. So, really, you ruined a joke that actually hadn't even been conceived in my brain yet. So, you backwards.
It hadn't been joked up yet.
It hadn't been joked up yet. That's true. But in the last episode with Brandon, the question that I asked him and the audience there was what a golden album was, meaning an album that you can't really listen to without listening to it from start to finish. Right?
Shit.
So, but this is my tie-in because he said the first Tenacious D album, right? Which he's a huge Tenacious D fan. But I don't even think I even gave an answer. I don't remember, but this was my answer, and it just happens to tie into Album of the Week, which is Hamilton Lighthouser and Rustam, which is I Had a Dream That You Were Mine. And literally from start to finish, this is one of my favorite albums of all time. I've laughed, I've cried. It's literally every single emotion that a human being can feel wrapped up in this one weird theatrical, I don't even know what you would call it. It's a very ambiguous style of music. weird. You just have to listen to it. But it's just, it goes from, 1,000 times, which is just kind of like upbeat, and then it just literally, it's like this weird roller coaster of emotions, and it feels like you're in a Disney movie. It's hard to explain. Like, not in like anthropomorphic animals and shit, but like, it's just very like fantastical. I don't even know how to explain it other than that. It's just a beautiful. You listen to it once, you're like, this is pretty good. You listen to it twice, you're like, this is better. And then you listen to it a third time, you actually start to like distinguish the story, which the underlying theme of the whole thing. It's very dreamy and it's very cool. And yeah, so if you ever have a chance, why don't you fucking spin the shit out of this bad boy? I Had a Dream That You Were Mine by Hamilton, Lighthouser, and Rustam. Which is the dopest last name, Rustam Batman Glige. He was the keyboard player of Vampire Weekend. I don't know if you know Vampire Weekend, but
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have one, and I do have it on vinyl.
what, your golden album?
Yeah.
Well, we'll come back to that next episode.
Save that for next episode.
Definitely, we can do that. Basically, yeah, so, and I can't get into any details about the weekend that I just had with Brandon, because we filmed a video, like, he wanted to do a video of his own, and I don't want to, like, give anything away, so I can tell you about it off camera, but I don't want to, like...
What do you mean, his own?
Like, he's starting his own show.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Why my
So,
voice goes so high right now?
no, he's doing his own show, and I don't even want to tell you the title of it, but it's such a simple title. I just don't want to give anything away, and out of respect for him and his what he's trying to build. Pardon me. Beep, 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 boop. That wasn't a burp. You didn't hear that. But beep, boop, boop. Yeah. So basically, I don't want to give anything away, but I will give you a little look at my toe. Yeah, pardon that fucking enormous mic clip, crazy old bat.
I didn't pull away, though.
You did. You did good. It's funny because I was... I'll get back to the toe in a second, but it's funny because every episode that I edit, I'm like, you can either not hear you at all or you're screaming. Like, there's no in between with you, I feel like, but it is what it is. And we're getting better.
I'm starting to catch it more.
Yeah. Honestly, and I will, in your defense, there is no foam in that microphone, so it's very hot, meaning like mine has a foam, to block a lot of, like, to muffle it just a little bit, but, so yeah, yours is, your mic's a little janky, but I only have 2 mics, so, but I'm gonna get a foam piece eventually, but that was a side note, but yeah, so I fucked up my toe. I'm now, me and Janice are even more akin to one another with her tumor toe. And
how'd you do that?
Well, I can't give that away because it's literally the finale of his video, so I can't. That where it happened. But I will say this: that he did
the good shit.
Well. It was a good time, and I don't regret it, but I'm so sore. Like, what happened? It sounds like we, like, banged or something.
Use your words wisely there.
No, I'm like, this knee is fucked up. Like, I'm limping on this knee. I don't know if you can even fucking, the camera won't be able to see it, but it doesn't look that bad anymore. It's just like, it's so fucking bruised up and sore. And my toe, literally, the skin, I have reference, so like the skin on my toe, it's completely unfolded. Yeah. So the skin on my toe is folded back up, like a little fleshy flap. It's folded back up and bandaged down. It was so bad. Like it was like I literally was like, I'm not gonna say I'm like a tough mofug. Like I'm not like, but I have a fair pain tolerance. And I didn't even know it happened because I was walking around barefoot until he told me it happened, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I looked down, and all the skin is hanging off of my toe, and there's just blood. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And then, you know, we went and bandaged it up and stuff. But I was like, really thinking like afterwards, I was like, should I have went to the fucking hospital like to get it like sewed up or something? I still don't know how. I've seen it twice. It's been wrapped up since it happened, but I've been changing the bandage. But it's not infected, but it looks bad. So twinkle toes no mo, unfortunately. Because I tried to work out today, and you know, you like in a push-up position, you're kind of on your toes. Can't like I was like doing literally like one-footed push-ups and stuff, and like cool. Things. Yeah, which honestly might be beneficial, but it was very difficult. And with my knee, I was like trying to like if there's some stretches where you have to get on your knee, and I was just like, dude, this fucking sucks. I'm like wrecked. And he I guess like he fell on his knee as well, and he fucked up. Like we both fucked up a knee, but I'm the one that but his knee was worse than mine, but I got the toe.
I got.
I'll tell you after.
I know.
I just don't want to give anything away on camera. But I might even have the video.
Curious.
Yeah. Well, let curiosity kill you, all right? Because
because it could be numerous different things.
It could be, yeah. But yeah. So that fucking happened. Fucked up my toe. My toe's a big fleshy flap now, and my
story together.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you. I'll give you this little thing. He took me to and if you know what I'm saying, don't say it, just because it will kind of like give away something about his video. But he took me to a location in Sedalia that is very near and dear to the lore of his music.
Oh, come on.
And this is where it happened. And so now me and him are now bound in blood to this place. Like it was a weird thing, and I'll give you the rundown later. But I feel weird. Like I feel like I've literally given my like a blood sacrifice to this place. Like it's really weird. Like almost not in a good way, but in a cool way. But like I still like it's weird. I don't even know how to explain it, but I'll tell you about that later. So I don't want to like keep feeding your curiosity here, but I did start another little thing with him off the cuff, but now I kind of want to make it a thing. So kind of like album of the week and like the question. So I have this new segment I want to do here. It's called Phantom Sam and the Fictions, right? So, which is kind of a dope band name, which is the point of this next segment. And I'm going to give you 3 of the funniest band names I've come up with this week, right? And I want you to tell me what genre you think that band would be. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, I'm excited about this.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with this one. So, Bitch by Proxy.
That almost sounds like early 70s punk in like London.
Bitch by Proxy.
Yeah.
That's very, very close to what me and Michelle thought it would be.
Because I think I don't know if you've seen the punk and they have the cages and stuff.
Yeah.
And stuff. That's kind of how Proxy is bitches in the what?
Bitch by Proxy.
Yeah, Proxy seems just very punkish.
Well, see, this is me and basically I'm gonna ask you what the genre is, and then I'm gonna tell you what I thought it was when I came up with it. So, but Bitch by Proxy, very similar. I thought, or me and Michelle thought it was an all-girl punk band.
That's
like
even
Bitch
better.
by
That's
Proxy.
pretty funny.
Yeah. Okay, number 2. Topside Creepers. Not a very funny one, but it rolled off my tongue, and I was like, this kind of sounds dope. Do you know what a topside creeper is?
No.
It's one of the creepers that you work on. I was out getting the van, took the van to my brother's shop, and he, the creeper that you wheel around under the vehicle, or they have ones for semis that are like a ladder, and they sit over an engine. And he's like, yeah, that's my topside creeper. And I was like, that's a dope band name.
Yeah, honestly,
But what do you think topside creepers would be?
we're definitely like when you say it like that, I have 2 answers actually. Like more of like a psychedelic vibe, or like more of a thrash metal.
See, with the psychedelic was a little closer to what I thought. What I was thinking almost like surf. For some reason, topside creepers. It has like almost like a skatery, surfy vibe to me or something. I don't know, but
definitely like a skater punk vibe almost.
Yeah, it could be like they would probably be like they'd probably open for Chorf.
Yeah.
Topside creepers.
Chorf.
Yeah, fucking Chorf it up, everybody. But third one. This is the funniest one, and I in my opinion, and I honestly I don't quite have a solid idea of what kind of genre they would be. So this one's just going to be kind of a little free ball off the cuff because I don't know. But number 3 is Tumor. Fuck. Sorry, let me start over. Number 3 is Tumor Pooper.
Shit.
No, Pooper. Tumor Pooper.
Wow. That's Tumor Pooper?
Tumor Pooper, like a tumor, like Janis's toe tumor, and pooper, like poop, like
it's a
shit.
Wiggles cover band, dude.
A wiggle tumor pooper? Oh my god. It's like the Wario of the Wiggles. You know what I mean? That's what it would be like. Tumor pooper.
That's too good. No, I like that one.
Pooper scooper, you tumor pooper. No, yeah, dude, the Wario of the Wiggles title. That's a fucking dope title. I think I just agree with you on that one. It's just the Wario of the Wiggles,
Yeah.
I think. You want to hear the story of that one?
Honestly, yes.
Okay, so, my dog is, not to be somber, but my dog is dying, and we've been kind of looking into, like, borderline witchy shit to, like, bring her back to life.
Oh, no.
We've been from like hemp seed oil to fucking sacrificing Frank to
It's
Satan.
gonna be up from below, dude.
Yeah, but we all, if you actually pay attention to the lyrics, it's not looking good for us. But
If you know, you know.
yeah, but we figured out that pure pumpkin can like prevent some cancers in dogs, and it's good for their digestion, and it's like high fiber and shit like that. But she so whenever I was at Brandon's, you remember that cooking video he did? Well, he still had a bunch of cans of pure pumpkin, and he just was like, you can have them. And so I was like, okay. So we've been feeding it to Janis because it's good for dogs. It's really safe and really delicious and shit for them. But we've been feeding her pumpkin, just hoping that it'll cure her dog cancer. And we were just joking around, and we were like, I was telling Nichelle, I was like, it's actually really high in fiber, so it's good for their digestive system, help them, shit out stuff. And she's like, you need to poop out that tumor and stuff from her. And I was like she's some kind of tumor pooper? You gotta be a tumor pooper? And then I was like, that's the dopest band name ever made. Jesus Christ.
Oh man,
So,
that's not. That's depressing.
It is, but I'm trying to be lighthearted.
Hey, you know what? I'm very proud of you.
Yeah. I
'Cause
also
I know it's gonna be hard.
yeah. Yeah. You know,
Need to get another dog fast.
no, not yet.
You know, that's the rule. The number one rule, man. You get another dog while you have your other dog. So when your dog goes, you have that other dog, and you ain't gotta worry about getting another dog until that other dog you already had is getting old, and then you buy another young dog and then start the process all over again.
Just a fucking never-ending cycle of dead dogs.
And live ones.
For a little bit. Dude, you know what's kind of crazy? You're dead longer than you're alive.
That's so fucked. I hate you for that one.
Dude, that's kind of a wild thought. You are dead longer than you are alive.
I heard this one today. You know, when you clean a vacuum cleaner, don't you become a vacuum cleaner?
All right, so that'll be it for this episode. No, just kidding. I did forget my captain's log again. I literally, I write,
Hopefully you didn't forget it.
Dude, you said that last episode, and yes, I get it. So maybe next episode I'll just
All back.
Yeah. Well, I guess technically, yeah. But what? I don't even know what time it is. It is 6:48 p.m. on Monday, November the 25th of November. I said that twice, yeah. But yeah. So that's my captain's log here, and yeah. So what else? I fucking fucked up my name. My dog's dying. Fictitious band names. We're dead longer than we're alive.
You're just checking it off. It's
Coffee.
So funny.
Yeah, I just like the, you know, I try to keep the normal things that I want in episodes like written down, so I'm like, I can just kind of like, you know, like Captain's Log, question, you know, like normal segments, and then just kind of off the cuff in between everything else. But I don't remember what my point was, so we're just gonna like keep going with what we were saying.
I think you were just trying to remember.
Yeah, so I watched Wall-E for the first time last night. Never seen Wall-E.
Wall-E. I love you so much, but I literally grew up on that damn movie.
Dude, did you just grow up? Because it came out in like 2008. What year were you born? Oh, okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Wow, okay. I was 92. I didn't have any cognitive like memory until like 99. But anyway, yeah, I watched Wall-E for the first time, and I realized that it is just Disney's Idiocracy. Have you ever seen Idiocracy?
I think so, yeah.
It's literally that. Just they trash the planet, and they're trying to feed the plants with Gatorade. Like that's what, because they're all idiots, you know. And then Luke Wilson's character, you know, is like cryogenically frozen or time travels. I can't remember. It's been a minute. But then he's like an average dude, but since he's in the future full of dumb people, he ends up being the smartest dude ever. And he's like, dude, you just water the plants. And he like ends up saving the planet. And like Terry Crews he's like a wrestler, and he's the president. Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. But it's a Mike Judge movie. Mike Judge is the one that made King of the Hill.
Okay.
And Beavis and Buffhead. Beavis and Butthead. Yeah. But yeah, Wall-E is just Idiocracy, Disney's Idiocracy, which is kind of wild to me. But that spawned from there's a Netflix documentary called Buy Now, and it's like basically all the like mechanics of how businesses and like online businesses and shit like trick us into buying more, and like making like Amazon so easy, like one-click buy and shit. But it had like stuff about Wall-E in it, like how like life now is alluding to the events of Wall-E. And I was like, dude, we have to fucking watch Wall-E now. And so I watched Wall-E, and I was like, dude, like there's literal skyscrapers made of trash cubes. I was like, this is Wall-E is literally a prediction, a future prediction of the future. I just thought that was fucking wild.
Yeah, dude.
It's a Disney movie. It's like
older Disney movies, man. I feel like they're like foreshadowing almost.
I get your age, but I don't think that I don't view that as an older Disney movie. You know what I mean?
I'm not just yeah. I'm not saying like because now at least from those years like 2008 and like up a little bit like they've been kind of like semi-political. You wouldn't get it, but you get it if you know kind of type deal. But now they don't really do that as much.
Well, because everything's so like PC. We're too. I think Disney's too preoccupied with like relating to like woke culture and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't want to say too much about that because I don't want to get myself in trouble. But, I feel like they're not. Disney's not so keen on like actual issues anymore. I don't think.
No.
Wall-E was probably the last movie of that. Honestly, Wall-E to me is the best Disney movie that has ever come out, in my opinion. Other than like the really artistic, like hand-drawn ones from way back in the day, those hold a special. Nothing can beat those. Nothing hand-drawn can be beat. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like Snow White and shit, like Fantasia and stuff. Like, but that's beside the point. Like when it comes to like the message of the movie, Wall-E is fucking dope. We have a friend coming over, I think, to see Janis.
Oh. I was like, who goes there? No, you shall not pass.
But no. And what's funny is I had this other thing I wanted to do, and I don't know if it's stupid or not, but I wrote it down because I was like, wouldn't this be funny to do on camera? So I've had this, as you've heard in these past couple episodes, I've been struggling with a deep-seated caffeine addiction, whether it's Casey's coffee. So I was doing some research, and by research I mean I did no research at all. And there's this thing like Beethoven and Mozart did, and before anybody asks and get all flustered, oh, Taylor's comparing himself to fucking, I'm gonna chew up some coffee grounds right now, because apparently if you chew coffee grounds, it overloads your brain with caffeine and resets it. Don't know if that's true. Like I said, I didn't do any research.
You're just gonna go for it, aren't you?
But and like I was saying, I am not trying to say that I'm anywhere near the genius of Beethoven and Mozart. It's just a funny thing, and honestly, I hope it's a remedy. So, with that being said, I have this cup of coffee.
Oh yeah, you gotta do it on camera. I'm so happy. This might be like the cinnamon challenge. You ever done that?
Well, I have, and actually, no, I didn't. I was with two people that did. And they're like, we'll do it one at a time in case we all choke and die. They're at least like we can be resuscitated by the
That's actually really smart of you guys.
Yeah. The first two did it and they just choked, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing it. You're not gonna fucking I see what happened. You know what I mean? It's like you're not gonna fucking. Why would I do it?
It's wise. You're like, I'm good, dude.
Bon appetit.
He's up for 12 hours. Like making coffee peanut butter in your mouth, isn't it?
No. It's like eating sand. But like, if sand tasted fucking great. But it's starting to moisten up now.
That's so nice.
Well, let me wash it down with some coffee. Well, I honestly imagine that to be way worse.
They sounded crunchy as fuck.
Yeah.
Might need to go brush your teeth after that. Just smile is completely black.
I was thinking about that. And I'm afraid to because I'm very self-conscious about my teeth. If anybody's ever noticed, I have awful teeth. And that's the only thing I was worried about. Is all these grounds stuck in all my tooth holes. Which it is. It absolutely is. But, yeah. So how are you?
Alright.
Good.
Just been working. Honestly, just keeping to myself, really. I've been writing a lot more.
Oh,
Me and Clay have been talking for like the last 2 or 3 weeks almost. Every day.
Old Claybird?
Yeah. Starting to write some more music, come up with some more ideas for Missouri and shit. Just starting to pack a whole suitcase full of ideas so we can fucking do some shit.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. That's fucking dope, dude. Sorry, I'm like, my brain is starting to like, I can't tell if like this caffeine thing is like ramping up or if my brain is like, I don't even know.
Confused?
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm like stalling out. Like, yeah, you know, like how a car will just be like, and then it'll start going, like start stalling. Yeah, that's my brain right now.
Or an old DVD player.
You have a DVD player that stalls? Is it a diesel DVD player? So my DVD player's got a diesel engine.
No, I like stall, like the skipping. Like
Oh, yeah.
Smack the shit out of it for the stop.
I don't know if that necessarily works. I mean, it probably works in the moment, but I don't think
it probably makes it way worse.
Yeah, for the longevity of your DVD player. Yeah, my DVD player actually is a green DVD player. I modified it to take vegetable oil, fryer grease.
Yeah,
I'm trying to save the environment, so my DVD player takes vegetable oil. Yeah, used vegetable oil. Yeah. I have a deal with Mickey D's, Mickey DVDs. Mickey DVDs.
Good one.
Mickey DVD's diesel DVD player. Say that 3 times fast.
I almost thought you were gonna add these nuts at the end of it.
Well, there you have it, folks. You know what? I think this has been a swell episode. I think this has been good. It doesn't look like we're in a garage anymore. It's
now they know we're in a garage.
Well,
I guess if they pay attention, they know we're in a garage in general.
Well, in past episodes, I've already explained that we were in a garage, but yeah, I covered up a little bit more. We're cool. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to learn and from every episode and do something a little different. So, yeah. So hopefully in the next episode it'll be something added a cool little table.
Oh, nice little table with 4 legs.
Yeah. Well, cause this table, I'm like, what do I do with all this stuff? You know? Huh?
Listen, that's not a table. It's a floor time.
I know, but it's technically we use it as a side table. I'm just, trying to figure it all out. Oh, that was a nice noise. But yeah. But with that being said, I think we can wrap this up, and we'll.
It's a really good one.
Yeah. Let's just hope that the cold didn't kill my phone, which it's plugged into a charger. So
is it plugged in?
If the show is not recording, if the camera's not recording anymore, this show will never be filmed again. This would be the last episode ever, and I mean it.
Fucking mad.
But my heart is starting to race. I don't know if I feel great or not. I just ate a spoonful of coffee grounds, and I'm starting to panic. So I think we should end this episode in case I think I need to go to the hospital. So with that being said,
without further ado.
Well, anyways, guys, I hope you stick around for the jam portion of the show. And if there is one, I may have had a heart attack or succumbed to a severe caffeine-induced coffee ground heart attack.
Maybe that's
Coffee
never mind,
ground
I'm
heart
not gonna
attack.
say that.
What?
I'm not saying it.
Okay. Well, anyways, without further ado,
We bring you Art of the Jam.
Art of the Jam. Yep, I'm starting to have a severe pain in my chest. Just kidding. Check, 1, 2. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. It ain't Christmas yet. It's shortly after Thanksgiving. What's up, everybody? Coffee. Anyways, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Art of the Jam. Well, you mean you've seen the first part of the jam. Now, well, I guess welcome to the jam portion of the show. And as you can see, we are in my creepy, moldy basement. We are the dark and dank disco growing on the walls. The moldy walls. Yeah, that's what we are.
That would be a dope band name.
Well, so be it. I'm all caught up. But I feel like that's what we are. We are the dark, dank disco growing on the moldy walls. We are the dark, dank disco growing, the mold and funk, the black mold, whatever, what have you. Who cares what it is?
What have yous?
If that's not a band, that should be a band. I feel like there's a band called the Yeah Yeah Yeahs. There should be a band called the What Have Yous.
Dude,
I should have pissed before this.
I already did that.
Yeah, I already did. I already choked.
You know how funny it be if you just left and you still be on the mic and you can still hear whatever you say.
Whenever I recorded with Brandon, I had my mic in the gas station. Now you could hear me being like, "Excuse me, thank you, sir, sorry." I was like, "How are you today?" And then I'm walking out and I'm like, "I hate interacting with people." It was just kind of funny. But anyway, so we are in my creepy basement because it is cold in our normal spot that we normally do the jam, and it's nighttime, and we're trying to squeeze this in wherever we can because we're trying to be hardworking, disciplined musicians and workers here. So we're going to do the roll, and we're going to get right to it. All right. So
just be your turn, sir.
we're a little
Wow, there.
Yeep,
Yeep. That's
yeep,
a good. I like that.
yeep. But I have to hold that one. But I'll do that just for the times. All right, so. And also, I will mention while I'm getting these dice out, we are using a different mic setup. I have a little clip-on lapel mic, so we did a short test, but like I said, we're kind of in a hurry. We're running around all willy-nilly trying to figure shit out. So if the audio of this jam is a little wonky, that is why. So anyways, that was just a disclaimer. So if you're like, wow, why do they sound like fucking shit? More so, why do they sound more like shit than normal? But anyway, I'll sit here for the time being. All right. And I promise I'll get that fucking dice cam eventually. And I want to get a dice tray as well. So, for today's jam, we have the key of E. Quality is major. We have time signature of 5/4 with an accent on the 2. Without further ado, that's my favorite number because it rhymes. Accent on the 2. So I repeat myself. We are in the key of E. We have a quality of major. A time signature of 5/4 with an accent on the 2. Without further ado,
we bring to you Art of the Jam. Look at the sign.
Art of the Jam. Jamia.
Look at the
Jamil.
sign. Only if Taylor is not standing in front of it.
I might be standing in, it's a new space. We're trying to figure out what to do with this area here, with this setting. So I'm in front of shit. Hey, but I did good. I got the laser gun, I got my ray gun here, and I got my thing. We're good. We're
Even
cool.
though that thing is gonna erupt at any time, and the
Yeah.
more it falls apart.
We're not gonna fucking touch the ray gun. The ray gun is for me. Well,
Everybody likes to touch it.
that's true.
They like the ray gun.
They do like my ray gun. Taylor's ray gun. Ray gun Taylor. Pew pew, motherfucker. All right. E major. 5/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Maybe.
Oh, we got the accent on the 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So this is gonna be harder than I thought. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God! So 1, 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, God fucking damn it. One, two, three. Let's get back on track here. Where's your accent at? So we're gonna start
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, So stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. before you run. Try it slower. Every beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, Jesus Christ, dude.
Last time.
Huh?
It was harder than last time, and I could do it, like say it 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd say it, but once I started to get into it, and I could fucking lose count, and then trying to add that accent in there, I was like, all right, buddy, like.
That's why it's okay to walk before you run. You don't have to go, you know, you can like, you know what I mean? Like you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like you can. I mean, you kind of started that way, or you kind of got that like just hitting the accent, and then just like keeping the count, and then just, you know what I mean? You can even crawl before you walk, before you run if you want to. It's like, it's honestly best to do it that way. Like I was doing the simplest thing I could think of, as far as like, that's why I started doing like I was doing like just the literal count. You know what I mean? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2.
Right. I ain't any dick.
Yeah,
It was like it almost like it was. I don't know if this makes sense. Like, you know how it has almost had the feel of 3/4, but it was like backwards. If that makes sense.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I mean, they're kind of similar, but
like the waltz is a little longer. It seems like.
Yeah, it's definitely 5/4 is weird because, you know, 3/4 and 4/4 are pretty straightforward. It feels like, and it's like, even if you go to like, well, I feel like 7/4 is the same way, but like, say you go to like 6/8, 6/8, like eighth notes are they're pretty straightforward. I think it's the odd numbered, uh, what do you call the top number of a fraction? It doesn't matter, but the numerator of the fraction of the time signature. If it's an odd number, it's usually wonky and feels
Right.
weird. You know what I mean?
No, that was definitely it. Like I was like halfway through, I was like, oh, I feel a little waltzy, and so I started to kind of like dance with it, and then I got at least the time signature down for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I had to like do one more and like hold everything else still, so I could get.
Yeah. Like even if it's like, I just want to say this to the audience real quick because I feel like it's important, and this is a good learning opportunity. I've probably said this before, but like I said before, it's okay to crawl before you walk, before you run, before you sprint. It's okay. It's all about, it's like an exercise. The important part is the form,
Right.
not the actual intensity of the workout or the amount of weight you're carrying or anything like that. It's like, if you get the form down, you're golden, and then you can start moving up from there.
Right.
But I feel like, I and I'm not an expert. I'm not trying to teach anything. These are observations I'm making. Right. So I'm not like, I don't, but I feel like that goes for literally anything. It's okay to walk before you run, and that's okay. Like, even if, like, dun 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 bum 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 bum, like if you were just to do like a straight, just like
You know what I mean? Like take it like cut time. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like that's okay, and you shouldn't fret. Oh, that your mic, so that came up on the mic.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think that was very difficult, and I feel like as some of the jams as of late, where we've been like really trying to stick to the form and trying to get the actual jam down. I don't know how many people actually stuck around for this one. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
they get harder too as we're trying to like figure it out.
yeah, but I also feel like this is a good opportunity for like people that actually do know what they're doing to sit here and critique us. That's another thing. I want people that know what they're doing to watch this, and no matter how cringy it is to them or how difficult it is to watch in general, it's like
a learning process.
we're learning, and it's like pretty much we're doing the opposite. I feel like instead of looking at YouTube videos to learn things, we're making YouTube videos for people outside of YouTube to teach us shit. You know what I mean? We're just posting videos of us
rolling dice,
not knowing how to do shit. It's the complete opposite. I think that's hilarious, actually. Now that I think about that, we're like nega YouTubers, I feel like. But anyways, that was pretty fun. It was, not gonna lie, I was cringing a little bit, but it is what it is. We're a little over time by a lot, so we should call this. And so that being said,
without further ado,
that's my line.
but
without further ado,
we brought to you
Art of the Jam.
It's one of those backward things. It's like, hey, that's my line.
You literally just recapped.
Yeah, well, yeah. I was
Like, hey, that thing that just happened, just happened. Oh shit, I forgot this was on my